you say? If you ain't talking money, I don't want to talk three-piece trying to do like you.
Ooh, that jump clean. With the boot?
Yeah, Chelsea.
New Brody?
For anyone, how would you guys explain what happened in that third quarter, what led to 26-0?
First, praise my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. It was our defense. You know, that's all it was. You know, we realized at halftime we weren't defending the way we were capable of, but you know, it was still a tie game, and we just came out with the third quarter with a better mindset that everything was going to stem from the defensive end, and you know, we were able to force a lot of turnovers, and on top of that, you know, we converted. You know, and whenever we're one of the best teams in the league at, you know, converting off turnovers. So, you know, it's important that we were able to get hands on 50-50 balls, you know, and be able to convert on the offensive end.
John back here. You started 0 of 9 from the field, I believe, but then went 8 of 14 throughout the rest of the game. When your shot's not falling like that, one, what are you thinking in that scenario, and two, how did you eventually turn it around?
Just for my team, I know I got to be aggressive, offensively and defensively. I was getting good looks, just missing easy shots, layups at the rim, not slowing down, and my teammates told me just keep being aggressive, and just the way we got stopped, they kind of got me into a momentum and a rhythm of seeing the ball go in the basket.
Brad, after the game two that you had with the turnovers, especially the really bad ones, cross-court passes, how did your mindset change, and how were you able to correct that in tonight's game?
Just thinking, being aggressive. You know, not I was being real passive in game two. You know, I was allowing their defense to kind of affect me a little bit. You know, and instead of getting to where I want to get to and getting a shot for our team that we need. You know, and that we want. So it was just being aggressive. You know, not. Just picking my spots. My teammates do a great job of screening and getting me open, and the guys on the weak side do a tremendous job of, you know, cutting and spotting up and knocking them down if that's the case. So just being smarter with the ball, being confident with my handle, and, you know, just not turning it over.
John, right in front. You talked about in the Atlanta series that you guys held home court. You did what you had to do. You did what you had to do here. How do you take that energy back up to Boston? And you've shown glimpses that you guys can do it. How do you finish?
We just got to do a better job of closing our quarters. Like game 1 and 2, we both had 14 and 16-point leads. We just didn't do a great job of closing our quarters. We didn't do a great job of taking care of the ball, kind of let those guys get into transition and get open shots. We know we have the ability to win there. I think we just got to bring that same defensive intensity that we had the 2 games we had here. Because when we played there, we didn't play great defense, and we still had a chance to win those games.
Brad, over here, you mentioned defense in that 26-0, that run. Just for you personally, what you do on defense affect you offensively and give you that offensive energy too?
Well, defensively, it's just accepting the challenge, you know, just one to guard. You know, each and every last one of us, we depend on one another, you know, so if one guy's lacking, you know, our defense won't be successful, you know, so we hold each other accountable. And, you know, for me, I know I was guarding IT most of the second half, but our goal is just take him out of the game, you know, and just continue to be physical with him. And he runs around the floor all day, been chasing them all first half. So, you know, I just want to just come in and just be physical with them. And then on offense, you know, it doesn't matter who shoots the ball. You know, we score 100+ a game, and, you know, we trust each other. We have confidence in one another to make the right play and right decision. And it was definitely predicated off our defense tonight. And, you know, when those things are put together like that, we're a really tough team to beat.
Joseph Pavone, CLNS Media. Guys, Isaiah Thomas went off for 17 in the first half. What did you do differently in the second half that only prevented him to score only 2 points?
I think he just got a lot of wide open threes. He got a lot of wide open threes off their offensive rebounds, and we was back, and he wasn't up, and he was just pulling up. And other than that, Brad did a heck of a job in the second half of just trying to make it tough for him, not try to give him easy looks. Biggs did a great job of trapping, also contesting shots at the rim, and just created our defense, everybody as a whole.
John, obviously, with the series tied to 2-2, even series, but with the way you guys have had big leads in all the games and these last 2 games, does it feel like you guys are in control at this point?
I feel like we're in control. We have the momentum coming home and winning our 2 games. We feel like we can win there. We know we can. We just got to do a better job of, like you said, taking care of those leads we get and just playing smart basketball down the stretch. And I think when we do that, and when you're on the road, you can't have those turnovers. You got to take care of the ball, and we keep those guys out of transition and getting wide open threes. We like our chances.
Hey, both of you guys. Coach mentioned in your 26-0 run, 38-7 run there in the third quarter, that it was some of the best basketball that you guys have played all season. Do either of you agree with that?
Yeah, sure.
That's fair. That's a fair assessment. That's fair. Because we were flying. We were doing it on the defense. You know, and Coach, sounds like a broken record. You know, you kind of get sick of us saying it, but it is our defense. You know, and that's why we're able to get out and transition and, you know, get open shots, get open layups, and, you know, and we were just having fun. You know, I think that's probably the biggest difference for sure.
Either one over here. Going to Atlanta the last series where you closed it out on the road, hostile environment, what can you take from that in terms of using it in this instance too, trying to win in Boston?
Broken record again, but our defense, you know, the second quarter we took off, had a big run to close out going into halftime. We let those guys back in the game in the third quarter, but fourth quarter we came back out and played great defense. It's an opportunity for us to go there, win, have the series 3-2, coming back home, have an opportunity to close it out. So you got to have a mindset, understanding what we're trying to do, and we have a great team. We have a great opportunity to do that.
John, Brad told us last series that for him, a miss is like a lady. Do you have any kind of like mantra or motto that you use as your mentality when you're in a slump to kind of not worry about it?
She just ain't acting right.
Same.
She just ain't acting right.
So that be. Sometimes she don't fall through that basket. Man.
Sometimes she's stubborn.
You got to forget about it.
It's like having a sister. They're going to be stubborn from time to time.
Yeah.